Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. Time for another canning video. It's hump day. This one I have to give a disclaimer. It is a Rebel canning video. It's not USDA approved. Not any of the agencies approved. It is completely Rebel. It is part of the March Canning Madness, so if you would like to join, it's hashtag March Canning Madness at Cosmopolitan Cornbread. I actually didn't mess that up this time. If you'd love to join, just add a video and she'll find it and put it on the list. If you've been watching my videos, thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe if you would. Comment, I love it. I know that it's Rebel, but we don't have to be mean either. I haven't had any of that this time, which is really good. But if you go over to watch the other videos, make sure you leave them, a like, a share, subscribe, leave comments, because that's how you're entered in the drawing, so that maybe you can get a steam canner. And people contributing to it actually will get two cases of jars and dissolvable labels, or you can pick a steam canner too. I don't know what I'd do, because a second one sometimes would be nice to have. So I don't mind recanning things. A lot of times you can get bigger, like the 10-pound cans, gallon jugs, whatever, of whether it's, spaghetti sauce or ketchup, salsa, any of that kind of stuff. I've recanned it. This will be the first time that I've canned this, and I looked it up and I found a few videos. They canned it for 10 minutes. I am going to err on the side of caution, and I'm going to can it for 20. So you can decide what you feel is best. So when I go to the Amish, not Amish store, which is Bronson, Discount Bronson Grocery, something like that, they had this sweet and sour sauce, $3.75 for a gallon. So I'm going to recan that. Oh, I am so excited because I love sweet and sour sauce. Now all we're going to do basically is we're going to pour it in to the jars, and we want to take it up to the 1-inch head space. She actually did it in the 1/2 inch, so if you get to the 1/2 inch, that's fine too. Whoa, that one definitely will have too much in it, and I will have to take some out. But look how nice and thick that is. I will take some more out when I get ready to clean them. We're going to fill up as many jars as we can. That one will need to have some taken out too, but that's okay. You just need to take a spoon and, take it back out, which is no big deal. Seems nice because this is so easy. You just pour it in. Look at that. I don't know about you guys, but I love sweet and sour. And the sweet and sour you buy is just about the price of one of these gallon jars. It's just crazy. I think I'm going to need one more jar. So let me grab another one and I'll be right back. Right, so I ended up getting 8 pints and 1/2 pint, and that's in the refrigerator, because I think the only thing I can get in here is 8, hopefully. So now with this, because it is a liquid but it's thick, we want to make sure there's no bubbles in there. So make sure we debubble that. You can just stir it if you want. Like I tell people, just because you're, Rebel canning does not mean you be dangerous about it. That's just not a good idea. And someone asked about botulism and stuff, and honestly, botulism is very, very rare. I was reading on it, and most of the botulism comes from canning fish. And the biggest botulism, and they say there's really nothing that they can do about it, is, in fact, infant botulism. And so that comes from the store. And I know that he said that he was scared to start his canning as well and eating it. Well, he's been canning but having a hard time eating it. And I had a really, really hard time with that first too. Didn't I? Mm-hmm. He has never been scared of it. He just like dived right in. I was scared. So, you know, don't let the fear of botulism and all that good stuff scare you from canning, because you can get it from store-bought stuff too. And actually, the odds of getting it from the store stuff far, far outweighs what you can. Like some years, I went back for like 15 or 20 years. Some years there wasn't even anything from home canned foods. It was all infant, and it was things that you buy from the store. And, you know, when you're canning, if you open up something, I usually always smell my food when I open it. Botulism you cannot smell. You know, there's nothing about it that looks like, uh-oh, don't eat that one. By the way, you need to clean all these rooms. But like they say, when in doubt, throw it out. So I'm telling you, if there's anything, I don't care if it's store-bought or if you've canned it or whatever, if you're in doubt about that, don't eat it. Throw it out. There's nothing worth your health, whether it's home preserves or if it's at the store. There's none of it is worth your life, because botulism can be deadly. You know, there'll be times that Tom can tell you, you go down and a lid will have popped and you didn't do anything wrong to it. It just happened to do it. Now this is going to be cold, cold, and cold. So we're going to put the lids on, all of them. I mean, you think about it, you don't even get this much. You don't get a full pint when you buy it at the store. And it sincerely is $3 to $4 a jar. And I almost bought it the last time. And then when Tom and I went back down there, they still had it. And I'm like, well, that tells me I'm doing it. They had just put it in a different place.
You tried to hide it on you.
Yeah, tried to hide it on me.
Didn't work.
Nope. I'm like, they have it, they have it. Whoops.
That ain't gonna work.
No, that won't work.
Like putting a square hole in a round peg.
Now these are all still going on there, fingertip tight. And that's something else that, you know, I want to let you guys know. If you put that too tight, your lids will buckle. And then all that work you did and money you put in is for nothing. You don't want that. Anything that prevents you from getting a perfect seal or a perfect jar, you want to try to avoid. All right. So now we're going to put the lid on it. Mr. Assistant. I have the cutest assistant around. Look at you. And you even knew the hole went in the front. Look at you. I
looked at the hole. That's how I knew.
Excuse me.
You put the name Concord out in front, you got the hole out.
Yes. So steam canners really, honestly, you guys, hands down, whew, love it. So it's going to come out with a consistent stream of steam. Say it quickly. And then once it does that and it's really nice and strong, then you can count your time. And like I say, they said 20 or 10. People that do homemade says 20 to 30. So I'm going to do 20 because I'd rather be safe than sorry. And again, if you Rebel can, do not skip any of the steps that are safe. No, we're not out there trying to kill our families, which some of the channels will tell you. It's to save money. Sometimes you can get, like I've gotten spaghetti sauce for $2.99 for a 10-pound can, and I recan it. My black olives and my peppers and cherry peppers I've done, and a whole bunch of things, and you can save an awful lot of money, and that's a good thing. But please, 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 even if you Rebel can, make sure you follow all the steps. Don't skip any. Do exactly what you're supposed to be and be a safe canner. So I will be back when these are done and on the other side. Alrighty, so there we go. 8 beautiful pints, and I actually got the half pint too. And I did talk to Tessie, and she actually is like a recanning queen, and she said she redoes this all the time, and she cans it for 20 minutes as well. So I think I got the right time there. So give it a look, and make sure you check out the other channels. You know, give them a thumbs up, really nice comment, and get entered into that drawing because it's almost the end of the month. So you guys have a blessed day. Be a blessing, and goodbye.